Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 8 of Joe Racc Now. That's me. I'm your host, Joe Racc, and once again, we have another great show for you today. Pastor Paul Gifford from First Assembly of God will be here. He has to talk about some upcoming things going on in the church and a couple other projects he's working on. And I will also be showing you an exclusive look at kind of the hidden gem of downtown Toms River, Poppy's Place, which is a great diner. More about that later on. We have all that and more, so get comfortable because we have a great show for you. We will be right back. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Joe Racc Now. I'm joined now by a good friend of mine who's the pastor at First Assembly of God in Toms River, New Jersey, Pastor Paul Gifford. Nice to have you here.
Hey, Joe, how are you, man?
Good to have you.
Good.
So tell everyone at home how long you've been the pastor at First Assembly of God.
A better half of 7 years. I've been the lead pastor at First Assembly in Toms River, New Jersey. My wife and I came over to New Jersey from the great state of Rhode Island after we graduated Bible college there. And we've been in New Jersey for the better half of 10 years and moving into our 11th year here in Toms River, New Jersey.
Wow.
I served as the associate pastor there for about 3.5, 4 years. There was a little interim period there, and then God opened up that door where we became the senior leaders at First Assembly back in 2010. And it's been an incredible journey.
Wow, that's amazing.
It's been awesome.
Wow. Now, what do you have coming up at First Assembly of God in the next couple months?
Coming up in the next couple months is really probably one of the busiest times in church. It's Resurrection Sunday.
Yes, that's right, with Easter right around the corner.
Sunday.
Yeah.
And it is one of our most highly attended services of the year. We do things from Friday all the way till Sunday. We do 2 services on Sunday morning. It's 9 o'clock and at 10:30 a.m. And also we have a Good Friday service
Of course.
to commemorate, the death and the crucifixion of Jesus Christ. We also have an extravaganza. This is our 7th annual extravaganza. It's an event for the kids. They come out. There's a massive egg hunt. There's games and prize and skits, all kinds of things. You can actually go on our website right now and register for the event. The website is tomsriverag.org, and you can click on the event for extravaganza. You can get your kids registered. It goes from preschool all the way to 8th grade.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
So, yeah.
Oh, good. Very good. So they got a lot to look forward to.
Yeah, so we have that coming up, and we're excited about that right now. And we have a young adults ministry that's just about ready to launch. It's going to be a coffee house on Saturday nights once a month, and then there'll be a Bible study for young adults the other 3 Saturdays of that month.
Awesome. So you
we're
got a lot
excited
coming
about
up. That's
that.
great. Now tell everyone at home, because I saw a little bit on your Facebook page and the church's Facebook page about you did a Facebook Live video that you were at the part of the church that you have like a shelter and stuff like that. Tell everyone a little about that.
Yeah, it's not so much a shelter, but what we do in collaboration with another ministry called Haven Beat the Streets Ministries, which has been in operation in our town for several years now. We recognize that there is a situation in Ocean County amongst the homeless population. Many of people will know and connect with Tent City in Lakewood.
Yeah.
But there has been a community effort to try to shut that down and try to rescue them and bring them into a safe haven, But unfortunately, there are some people that are still stuck in the elements. In my dealings with some of the homeless over the years, these are people that unfortunately have fallen on some hard times, loss of jobs, living in cars, living in tents, and things like that. And so the director of Haven had come to me with an idea to start a warming center, hospitality center.
That's what it's called.
On our site. And so 2 months ago we launched the warming center at First Assembly, and right now we probably maintain about 7 to 10 people on an average, where they come in and they go through a screening process. Most of them have already been screened before. We give them a hot meal. We give them warm discussion. Give them a great environment just to get out of the elements during the winter months. And that has been a great initiative. And we've met some really interesting people that just have fallen on some tough
Yeah.
times, man.
Well, I know on the video, the one I saw, there was a young girl on, and she was talking about, she lost her job, and not to go in the whole thing, but it just, I couldn't believe, she was saying, like, she was so happy to be there with you, because she lives in a tent with her boyfriend, and I mean, so just to get out of that, and she said, I don't have to go to the library today.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, it really is.
That really is great. So now, for someone maybe watching at home, or that knows someone that would need this, tell everyone how they can get in contact with you via whether social media or your email or something like that.
Sure. You can actually contact me personally on my cell phone. I don't have a problem giving that out.
Exactly.
My cell phone number is 401-241-5278. You can text me or give me a call, and I can connect you right to the services that we offer at First Assembly. When we're talking about the Warman Center and Hospitality Center, the operation hours right now are the second and fourth Thursday and Friday of the month, where we operate from the hours of 12 to 6. And so those are the operational hours. The reality is this, is that when we come back and we assess this in April, we're going to take a break. The reality is that people are still homeless and people still need to eat.
That's
and we believe that this won't just be a warming center. It's going to be a hospitality center. And we have a very interesting thing going on right here in town, and it's a group effort. Local businesses and restaurants have partnered with us to provide the food.
That's
donations
fantastic.
are coming in all the time, and so we're really grateful for that.
That's wonderful. It's great what you were doing and everyone involved. That is amazing. Now, you recently stopped by a place that I know kind of well, WOBM, and you got to talk about it as well. The same thing like you're doing here. What was that like for you?
It was a great experience. I've been in on the radio a couple times. But it was really interesting just to get there and get a few moments of slotted time with our community, similar to this. This is. Word of mouth is the best.
That's it.
And personal contact is amazing. But the best way is word of mouth. When you put a face with a person, and instead of a letter or something in the mail,
that's it.
This is what it's all about. And just to have that window of opportunity, connect through the airwaves and hit Ocean County and Monmouth County with initiatives like this gives people hope.
That's
that there is a place to go. Even if it's for a couple hours, something like that, and that there is extensive other services. We, outside of Sandy, when Sandy came on a few years back, it really thrust us into our overall vision of what First Assembly has really been planted there to do. We had a vacant building for many years. It used to be a school, but it just became vacant. And I would always ask the Lord, like, what do you want to do back there? We could easily put bodies back there, but God, what is it that you're really burning in our hearts to do for this community? And how can we use this building to be a light and a hope? And so, over the years since Sandy, we opened up a food pantry that operates on the Friday and Saturday, the third Friday and Saturday of the month. We service over 100 families a month through that.
That's fantastic.
Our donations come in from what we have now opened up as Dressed and Blessed. It's a thrift store.
Yeah, I did see that, yes.
Yep, and that has been a very huge success. So if you're looking to get rid of some things, if you're looking to get rid of housewares, clothing, good to excellent condition, really, all the proceeds are being utilized to put people up in housing. Everything gets streamlined back in our community.
Excellent.
Food for the food pantry and things like that. And so those are some of the things that the building now is being used for.
That is great. And it's all at First Assembly of God in Toms River, New Jersey. So for everyone watching, do you want to just give the address and location for those that maybe want to come and check you guys out?
Sure. Our location is 800 Bay Avenue. It's in Toms River, New Jersey. It's at the corner of Cedar Grove and Bay Avenue, just down the street from the Ocean County Mall.
Well, thank you so much for coming on our show. I think this was great, and like I always say about the show, we've had many people on talking about many different important things, and if you can help one person out there watching this, a friend of a friend of a friend that knows about this and watching, then we've done our job pretty good.
Yeah.
Thank
Joey,
you so much for coming
on.
Thank you
for inviting me.
All right, make sure you all check out First Assembly of God. We have all the information at the bottom of the screen.
Sure.
My thanks to Pastor Paul Gifford, and we will be right back. Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Racc, and I'm here in downtown Toms River at kind of like the hidden gem around here called Poppy's Place. Once I ate at this diner, I knew I had to come back and do an interview. Like most Americans, who doesn't love a diner? So come on, let's go inside and take another look. Hi, everyone. I'm here in downtown Toms River, right here at Poppy's Place. And right now, sitting here with me is one of the co-owners, Tina. Tina, so nice to be here with you.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Good. So, Tina, my first question for you is, how did this place get started?
Okay, we moved to Toms River about 5 years ago, and we had a restaurant in Hamilton Township, and we decided to downsize, and we came here. And we just decided we were going to open up Poppy's Place.
You said a little while ago, you said your grandson came up with the name, correct?
Right. Well, when he was 5 years old, he is now 18 years old and going to college, but when he was 5 years old, he would come into the restaurant and he would never call Tina's. It was always Poppy's Place.
Yeah.
Because his poppy did the cooking. So, yeah, I had custody of him since he was 11 months old.
Oh, wow.
So he thinks of us as, Annie and Poppy.
That's right.
So.
And now we did an interview a little while ago at Uncle Dude's, and they had a similar story. That's how their business got started. See, so all grandchildren they're good, right? For that type of thing. So now in this place you have such unique decor, and I love the throwback type of feel. How did that come about?
Well, I had a 1950 basement that I brought here. When my grandson, when he decided it was going to be Poppy's Place, we went down my basement because my other place was Clowns. And when we brought it here, it didn't sound like Clowns, so we went down my basement and here it is. Poppy's Place, a blast from the past.
That's right. And I love that. I love that type of feel and that type of diner atmosphere. Now, you also said a few things were donated by customers, correct?
Yes, a lot of my stuff, most of this is mine from the basement, but a lot of the customers came in and they saw what was going on and they just give me different things and I hang them up. The whole side of the wall that you saw over there, yeah, came from customers.
Now, you're one of the co-owners. Your husband is the other co-owner, correct?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now, he's the cook as well?
He is a cook, yes. 45 years ago, I went in for a part-time job and he hired me. Then he fired me. Then he married me. And that's how this business started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's such a sweet story. You have such a sweet background history.
Thank you.
So now, how long have you guys been here?
August 27th will be 3 years. Yeah. So.
You're like a landmark now, downtown Toms River, right?
People are telling me that. It's word of mouth.
Yes.
I mean, like my other business, if you were at a red light, they would see it. But now, being hit a little hideaway, customers, they come in, they tell one person, and before you know it, I'm doing well.
That's right. It's like the hidden gem of downtown Toms River. Now, where do you guys see yourself in 5 years from now? If you can think that far ahead, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years, hopefully sitting in my house in the back of my yard enjoying the sights.
That's right. That's right. And still having poppies, of course, right?
Probably still having poppies.
Yeah.
We only open up breakfast and lunch now, so it's really not bad. Yeah. So.
And I want to tell everyone to make sure to check out their Facebook page. If you type it in, it's not just Poppy's Place. You have to do the little quotation marks. So it's quotation marks, Poppy's Place, and quotation marks. Tina, it was so nice talking to you.
You too. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. The food here is great. One more thing before we go. Do you have a favorite item on the menu?
I do. We have wings, and his soups are very good. He has homemade soups.
And you would recommend that for anyone watching that wants to come in?
Exactly.
Very good. Thank you so much, Tina. It was so nice being here with you. You're such a doll. I'll be back again and again. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. And make sure you come down to Poppy's Place. It really is the hidden gem of downtown Toms River. I'm Joe Racc signing off. Now, wasn't that a great video? We hope you all go check out Poppy's Place. It really is the hidden gem of downtown Toms River. And yes, I still go there regularly, and I love everyone there. They have great food, and it's a great time over there. So make sure you check it out. We will be right back. And welcome back to Joe Racc Now. My thanks to Pastor Paul Gifford for stopping by today and talking about some of the upcoming things going on in his life and at his church. Also, thanks to Tina and everyone over at Poppy's Place for having Vinny and I there, talking with them and getting to hang out for a couple hours. My thanks to everyone watching, and before we go, we want to make sure that you will check out our other episodes in case you missed them. We've had TV stars, we've had some local congresswomen, people of the radio, so make sure you check it out. My thanks to all of you. From here to now, I'm Joe Racc, and we'll see you when we see everybody. Bye-bye.